Hey guys, this is KD. Welcome back to my channel, LifeAsKD. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a seafood mukbang in a new series called KDchats, where I talk about mom stuff, life updates, as well as anything that's going on in the entertainment industry. So today I will be having a lobster tail, shrimp, potato, and broccoli. And then I made my own sauce, which is delicious and spicy. And on the side to drink, I decided to go with some champagne and some cran mango juice. If you like watching seafood mukbangs and having girl talk, just keep on watching. So how are you guys doing during this quarantine? Are you struggling or are you flourishing? Let me know down below. I think I am doing a combination of both. During this quarantine, it made me realize that nothing is guaranteed. In regards to my job, I feel like I'm flourishing at my job. But I am struggling with being home with my kids. My daughter, yeah, I know it's only 2. Ooh, that sauce is spicy. She's only 2, so she doesn't have the understanding of mommy's at work. So if I'm on a conference call, it's like I'm like shushing or bribing her to be quiet because she'll bust in the room and say like weird stuff like, "Mommy, I poop," or "Mommy, I gotta go to the bathroom," and just stuff like that. And it's just hilarious. I needed this little wind down today. A little champagne never hurt nobody. So much is also going on in the entertainment, honey. Did y'all watch the Red Table Talk? What are y'all thoughts on Jada and August Alsina and Will Smith and the whole entanglement? And today, August Alsina dropped a song with Rick Ross called Entanglement. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's type fire. My personal opinion on it is that if August Alsina came to them, you know, I can only talk about what was released. Clearly, I ain't no celebrity. I don't got that type of coin. That's what I call rich people problems. But if August Alsina came to them for advice, or he was struggling with his mental health and was taken advantage of, that's type shady. And I love me some Will and Jada. Where August said that Will gave him permission. My personal opinion is that, you remember a couple years ago, it was a rumor that Will and Jada was going to get divorced. I feel that they were going to get divorced, and that's during the time she was seeing August. So because Jada and Will were still living in the same home, August probably thought like, Will is giving me the go ahead. He know I'm smashing his wife. But in all reality, he probably don't know behind closed doors that was like a rough patch in their marriages. Because marriages is hard work. I ain't gonna lie, girl. Marriage is a lot of work. And I used to be one to think like, oh, if you're with a person for a long time, nothing is going to change when you get married. Only your last name. Because me and my significant other have been together about to be 11 years come September. And once we said I do, things definitely changed, boo. Sure did. And I'm not saying things change like, oh my God, things change in a bad way. No. Of course, there's always going to be ups and downs. But your mindset changed. Like, when we was dating, yeah, we had kids. And we took care of our kids, and we talked about like how we want to raise them. But in regards to finances, everything was separate. When you get married, and then I'm filling out stuff in regards to work, he's filling out stuff in regards to work, like when you talk about beneficiaries and who you're going to put as a beneficiary. And if God forbid something happened to you when writing up a will and things like that, things get real, like stuff that you don't really normally think about. It's like you guys' finances are tangled up together. It's to marriage. It's like, okay, I get paid, bills are getting paid, kids' extracurricular activities are getting paid, and then I do what I want to do with my money. Things definitely change, and it took some adjusting to. And you definitely don't want to, well, me in our marriage, you know, if I have a problem with somebody or he have a problem with somebody, like, we run certain things by each other because you don't want to offend your spouse. I'm not going to associate with anybody that he doesn't care for, that disrespected him, and he's not going to associate with anybody that I don't care for that disrespected me. We have that mutual respect in our marriage, and I think that is important for every marriage. As husband and wife have to come together and realize that you guys are on the same team. You guys are fighting the same battle. This food is hitting. Let me keep it all the way real. Being with somebody for 11 years, things is not always going to be peaches and cream. I don't care what celebrity told you what. I don't care who life looked like a fairy tale on TV. It's not going to happen. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have arguments. You're going to have disagreements. You are going to need space. Not a newlyweds. And this is like, not even if you're married, even if you're in a long relationship and you know, if you're in a relationship 4 to 6 years and you know the goal is ultimately to be married, you are going to need space away from your partner. Period, point blank. It ain't up for discussion. I know I might get some married people in the comments like, what? Me and my husband do everything together. Yeah. But I want to be happily married, not just married. My husband allowed me time to hang out with my girls. I allow my husband time to hang out with his guys. It's like, oh my God, I'm ready to pull my husband hair out during quarantine or the men. It's like, I'm ready to pull my wife's hair out during quarantine. Me and my husband have not had that problem. And I believe that's because even though we're in the same house, we can still give each other space. You need time apart because think about it. You're going to spend the rest of your life with somebody. Let me say that again. If you're planning to spend the rest of your life with somebody, it is imperative to have time apart. Spending every nick and cranny of your time with someone is going to make the person get tired of you. I'm a tourist, maybe that's a tourist thing, but I don't want to spend not even with my friends. I don't want to spend my time with the same people every single day. I don't. No, ma'am. It gets annoying and you want space. I'm happy how our marriage is. And before I was married, we were together 8 years before we proposed, and y'all could talk that tea too. I know I might have some people in the comments like, 8 years? No, I'm not waiting that long. I met him when I was 18, 19 years old. 18 years old, actually. I met him when I was 18 years old. And I stand by this today, like I tell my friends all the time. First of all, when we had our son, you know, I told y'all I was 20 years old and he wanted to marry me. And my question to him was, would you marry me if I wasn't pregnant? And his response was, yes, but not right now. So I'm like, okay, then we don't need to get married right now. Like, I don't care what society says. And I love the way I think in that manner. Like, of course, everybody want to say, oh, you got to go to school. You got to finish school, get in your career, meet your spouse, get married, then have children. But guess what? It don't work like that for everybody, okay? You can go to school, get your career, and then may not find a man after you done get successful in your career, or may not be able to have children. There is no one way to do anything. And I know not having children is a sensitive topic, but I'm gonna touch that topic because I remember a lot of people saying a lot of negative stuff like, oh, your life is gonna be over, you know, oh my God, you know, I can't believe you're doing this young. You can't afford to take care of a kid. You can't do this. You don't have the patience. You don't have the skills. But guess what? Now I'm 30 and done. And no shade to anybody who chooses to wait later in life to pop out their babies. But my point is, it's not guaranteed. At least I know God, if I leave this earth today, I fulfilled everything that I wanted to fulfill in life. You know, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I finished school, and I'm doing well for myself. I feel like society needs to get out of that habit of you have to be married first. And I'm going to touch on this another tea, because I had a ex-friend talk about, oh, you know, yeah, I'm going to be married first because I want my husband. I need that support. I don't want to be a single mom. Ooh. Well, sis, I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. You can be married and get divorced. Crickets? Anybody talking about that? So you can be married and get divorced. And guess what? If you married, have children, and get divorced, you're looked at as a what? Single mom. Yes, you heard it. You're looked at as a single mom. Life. Forget what grandmother, friend, foe, neighbor, parent have something to say. So I think people forget that you can get a divorce. What happened if you do wait to have your children? And you finish school, you meet your spouse and it works out perfect for you. You have your kid at 30, 32, 33, 35, 37, whatever. What if you do that? I mean, what if 5 years later you divorce? Would you still feel the same way that you happy that you waited to be married? Tired of people coming down on women in total? And I'm going to touch on that in a little bit too. Live by your own terms. Have a baby on your own terms. Get married on your own terms. Get divorced on your own terms. Finish school on your own terms. Start a business on your own terms. There is no one way or right way to do anything. We all have a different life and a different story to tell. Live your life, sis, and live it to the fullest. Tomorrow is not promised. And I'll be damned if I live my life to please somebody that may not even give two shits about me. Okay? As a friend, I learned to stop asking my friends that don't have kids when they popping one out. Stop asking that to your friends. You do not know who got a health issue, who is struggling with fertility, who is struggling to find a mate, who just got out of an abusive relationship. You do not know what's going on in people's lives. Stop forcing them and asking them when they having a kid. And I had to learn that because I have a few friends, quite a few, that don't have children. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this mukbang where I spoke about the entanglement between Jada, Will Smith, and August Alsina. I also gave some marriage advice and friend advice. I enjoyed making this short mukbang for you guys today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please don't forget to leave some video suggestions down in the comment box below, as well as comment, like, and subscribe to this channel and become a KD Cutie and join the K Camp. It's free. What are you waiting for? Yes, goody!